we thought we would introduce you to our special animals on the farm. We'll start with the dogs. Starting from the left, we have Rue, aka Squidly. She's a border collie. At the front of the left, we have Ada. She's a spaniel and she is also known as Piggis. Front right, we have Plum, the black Labrador, aka Dad's favourite. And then behind her, we have Bert, the border collie, and he is the best behaved when working the sheep. Although he's the only male of the group, Bert is the most loving. He will greet you with a big hug and enjoys lots of food. Now for the girls. Rue will be 5 in September. She's a border collie and obviously her main job is to help us with the sheep. She's not so good at this. She's more interested in trying to catch flies, which some of you may have seen her do. She also loves lots of attention and she lives in a kennel with Bert. This is Plum. She is very cuddly and affectionate. She works really hard in the shooting season and she's very clever, very, very well trained in comparison to the other three. She loves lots of food and she likes being outdoors. Here's Ada. She's a spaniel. She loves being with everyone and she gets very, very excited when we're out and about. Onto the sheep now, and this is Q. She is going to be, again, she'll be 5 this year. She absolutely loves being fussed, and when it comes to lambing time, she loves being in the shed, so she gets even more fuss and gets to see us more often. This is Q's 4th year of lambing. She obviously hasn't had a lamb yet, as you would definitely have seen it by now. But she's always a great mum. And she lambed on Easter Sunday 2 years ago with Chick. And the year before she had Marley. She loves rich tea biscuits, so we have to make sure we have those in stock during lambing. This is Special Friend. He's a blue-faced Leicester ram. He was the son of Rusty, one of our original ewes that we got when I was 16. This is the Lioness, the mum of these 2 lambs. She is always a brilliant mum and can always be found eating lots of food. We now have Wincy. She obviously loves a lot of attention and being snuggled. She is the daughter of a Welsh mule and she has a blue Texel as a father, so that's why she's got the colours she has. She likes coming out to play and she loves nibbling on a bit of hay, and she obviously used to be bottle fed, but now she's got plenty of milk from her mum, and now she's a little bit bigger. She no longer needs to wear a jumper because she keeps herself nice and warm. So now we're on to the cows, and first of all here we have Poppy. She's Jim's favourite cow and he spent a lot of time with her when she was a calf, and I think a lot of her bad habits come from this, is she still thinks she's that big. When she tries to play with you in the shed, you have to sort of tell her off because she doesn't realise how big she really is now. She's had several different calves, just Albert and Pippin to name a few, and she likes and dislikes. She loves Jim and she hates everyone else. This is the bull. This is Denzel. He's the daddy of all the calves. He is an Aberdeen Angus and he's got a very calm temperament. This is a recent favourite. This is Pan. He's been making friends with Jim for the last couple of weeks, ever since we've been lambing, and he has become quite the character. Klingon! I'm sure some of you know Klingon. She is a very special cow, bless her. She likes to mainly just eat food. I never normally see her anywhere else other than either at the trough or grazing or eating the hay that she's got in front of her. And she's a brilliant mum. This is Nanny. Again, she is such a softie. She loves being cuddled in the shed. She also likes to mother the other calves as well as her own. On to the donkeys now. Here we've got Ned and Holly. So Ned, he's a lot more affectionate than Holly, and he loves baths. Doesn't so much like being outdoors, and he doesn't really enjoy the rain and snow. Holly, on the other hand, she likes being quite independent, but she always likes to have Ned nearby, and she doesn't like the farrier very much. We couldn't leave Toby out, of course. Toby lives indoors in his little house that we've made him. He loves being outside in the springtime and the summer, being able to devour all the dandelions that we've got growing. And yeah, if he's not munching, he's burrowed in his coconut bedding underneath his little heat lamp. He's a Horsefield tortoise, and he's now probably about 6 years old. Last but not least, here's Robbie. He's our special friend. He likes to spend time with us when we're out on the farm, and he'll come up to the cabin and have any crumbs and cake that we leave him.